right there. I think the Yankees in the North ought to be the ones who pay us reparations. I don't think you white folks in the South should have to pay that. Why is it I think that? We're having a good conversation. Why is it I think that? Because the North said that they was fighting for our freedom. And they let us out of jail but didn't give us nothing. So they ought to be made to pay. What do you think about that? He said, that's right. He don't want to lose nothing else. He said in the 1950s when that Martin Luther King came through, we lost the second time. So yes, I've got a right to be bitter, he said, with the Yankees in the North. With the Yankees up there in the government. If you get opportunity, read that book, Scarlet. It's nothing but a message to the civilized southern white man about the continuing war that's going on between the white man in the South and the white man in the North. That's all it's about. In reality, coded language, talking about scarlet and red. You could get lost trying to find out whether scarlet's going to get red back or not. Let me go on with this case. You do understand that religion is a method of warfare. It is not only a method of warfare, it is the superior method of warfare. What do I mean superior method of warfare? It's superior in that in a physical battle, if someone shoots you, you are dead instantly. Presumably if you get a fatal blow. Right now you are dead. And that's the end of it. But in spiritual battle, your mind is taken and the robber, the destroyer, still have utility of your body. Not only has he utility of your body, but you are perpetuating his very cause. You force your own children to do his will and his bidding. You are helping him. You say, go to Sunday school, boy. Go to church. Without knowing that a war has been launched against you, you lost, your mind is taken, and you are perpetrating his cause, his aim, his goal, his program. You are a better manager at managing his program than he is. So spiritual war just don't affect one individual, it affects you from generation to generation. Are we together? Yes, sir. Now you see, we are, excuse me, niggers. We're not supposed to know that. We are not intellectual enough to know that a spiritual war is being conducted. We can only reach political war. That's as far as we can be taught in their schools. They won't let you into the higher knowledge. But we are there. How did we get there? We didn't get it from you, but we've got it. And tonight, you're going to see it. I haven't hit it yet. Just getting warmed up. Got a lot here to do. And going to take the time. You remember that song? I ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I ain't either, after we get through. And you excuse this language that I'm using. My mother did teach me to speak a little bit better than that. But I am particularly concerned that you understand. And so I choose from time to time to use those southern words. You were told that I'm from Texas. What is the weapon used in spiritual warfare? Now we know the weapon in political warfare. It's craft. Political warfare is, you know, I'll attach myself onto you and serve your interests, provided you attach yourself onto me at some later date to serve my interests. Well, so the weapon used there is craft, sometimes deceit. I had one political scientist tell me, in fact, not too long ago, a doctor told me that what it is that you go out there with a purpose and you grab all you can from out there among them and try to get back to the purpose you went out there with. Try to get back. You might not make it because of real terrible minds out there in the political arena. Now, so that weapon is craft, in other words. What is the weapon in religious warfare? What are the weapons? It's simple. Truth and lie. That's simple as that. It's the truth or the lie. Those are the weapons. You can lie about a religion, or you can tell the truth about a religion. You can have a religion of truth, or you can have a religion of lies. Now, if people don't know that you're lying, they are in a religion, and their mind is taken. If they are righteous people, and they don't know it's taken. There is an attorney, dear heart. I would call her name, but it might be slander. But it's true. That's my defense. But I'm not going to call her name. She came to my home. There in the back of the dogwood tree. She's a Catholic. She said, well, I'm from Texas, they're from dogwood. Well, I don't know nothing about a dogwood tree. In California, we didn't see dogwood trees. In Georgia, I'm exposed to a dogwood tree. I don't know what a dogwood tree is. She said, that's a dogwood tree. And the way you will know a dogwood tree is that it grows crooked. And it doesn't get too large in diameter. And that is because Jesus Christ had to carry a cross on his back made from a dogwood tree all the way up Calvary, and then he was placed on it. And from that day forward, God has not allowed dogwood trees to grow straight and big. They will from this day forward grow crooked and small. And that way, when Christ comes back, he will never be hung on a cross made from a dogwood tree again. And you watch now, when it blossoms, you will see the flower come out in the form of a cross. That means Jesus is still alive. And I'm sitting there looking at her. And I'm saying to myself, this is a lawyer. And she's not only is she a lawyer, she's a part-time judge. That's the truth. Do you bear witness? And I'm saying to myself, I dare not say to her, I'm saying to myself, now if she was in a court of law, she'd have to prove that Christ or Jesus of 2,000 years ago was hung on a dogwood tree. She just couldn't say that. She'd have to prove it. She'd have to prove all of this stuff that she's talking. But here she's not even thinking about what she is saying. Why? Her mind is taken. With what? Christianity. Thus, she is dead in the mind. But useful still to the Jewish community. Useful still to the Anglo-Saxons. And is teaching her little nephew, go to church. And if I don't help her and correct her, that nephew is going to teach his children, go to church. But one of these days I'm going to find